Hello guys, it's Nippet in the Bud here. Welcome to this discussion on emotions, on the different types of emotions. This is the Emotional Intelligence series. To join us as we discuss what emotions are all about and the different types of emotions. Enjoy.
We are dangerous when we are not conscious of our responsibility for how we behave, think, and feel, by Marshall B. Rosenberg.
Okay, so that's a quote by who? By Marshall B. Rosenberg. Okay.
The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. Helen Keller.
Okay, so it's a quote by Helen Keller. So what are emotions? Emotions are feelings that cannot be seen, but we feel them and we also express them. And it's an essential part of who we are. You know, these feelings can be happy, they can be sad, can be afraid, you know. We are here to talk about these emotions. We're here to name them. Okay, because when you name them, then it's part of developing, you know, your emotional health. At least you understand what's happening to you when you feel something because you're able to name them, right? So right now we're going to go ahead and learn about the different types of emotions that a person can feel. What is anger?
Anger is the strong feeling of annoyance, displeasure, or hostility. Anger is the feeling you have that makes you want to throw a tantrum, hit something or someone, or do something inappropriate.
Okay, or do something inappropriate. So that's what anger is. Next is sadness.
It's the feeling of loss, sorrow, or being let down by someone. Sadness can happen when you feel scared or when someone says or does something that feels bad. Sadness can be defined as a feeling you get from missing someone, whether through death or distance, or having to go through something painful, like seeing your parents argue or fight.
Okay, so that's the feeling of sadness that you just described right now.
Yes.
Let's move on. So what is fear?
Fear is me being afraid of something or scared of something, or having to jump away from a situation that is dangerous,
Okay.
and a situation that could harm you, or you stand there and fight.
Okay, pretty cool. Okay, so that's all that fear entails. Feeling like you're in a dangerous situation and trying to get away from that dangerous situation, or fighting, you know, if you cannot escape. So yeah, that's a feeling of fear. So next is jealousy, the feelings of jealousy. Okay, jealousy is thoughts of insecurity that you have when somebody is about to take your place, you know, or somebody is about to take something that you feel is yours. So that's jealousy. It's from a lack of trust, and it's from a sense of insecurity. When somebody is insecure about something, then they start to feel jealous.
Yeah.
Okay, they might be insecure about themselves or something, and then they start to feel jealous. But then there's something else that is related to jealousy. What's that?
Envy.
Say it out loud.
Envy.
Envy. Envy. Okay, so they are closely related, but with envy, you know, it's you wanting somebody's stuff that is not yours. You see somebody and they have something and is nice, and you don't have that thing and you want that thing. So that is what
Envy.
that's envy.
Envy.
So that's the difference between envy and jealousy. Okay, so we're talking about what? Happiness, right? So
Happiness is a pleasant emotional state that gives you the feeling of contentment, joy, gratification, satisfaction, and well-being.
okay.
Of all the different types of emotions, happiness tends to be the one that people strive for the most.
Okay, so good reading. Okay, so that means happiness is pleasant feelings and a place of contentment and satisfaction and well-being. Next is disgust.
Disgust is that kind of feeling you have when you hear, see, smell, or touch something unpleasant. Disgust can be displayed in a number of ways, like turning away from the object of disgust, vomiting or wrinkling the nose,
Okay.
and curling the upper lip.
Okay, so it's in your own words. What do you feel is disgust?
Disgust is a feeling that makes you not want to touch something unpleasant.
Good. So it's a feeling, a bad feeling you have when you see something unpleasant. You don't want to be around it and you don't want to touch it. Yeah? Okay. Okay,
Surprise.
so you're going to talk about surprise. So go ahead. What is the feeling of surprise?
Surprise is that feeling you have when something unexpected happens to you or someone around you. Surprise is usually quite brief. There are different types of surprises: good surprises, bad surprises, or neutral.
Okay, so let me ask you, what's an example of a surprise? Just in your own words. An
My
example.
dad got my PS5. He told us to close our eyes for 20 seconds.
Oh, that's nice.
And the PS5 appeared. So that was a surprise.
Wow, and it appeared like he brought it out. So was that a good surprise or like a bad surprise?
It was a good surprise.
Awesome. So surprise.
And my mom's bad surprise.
And wait, and so so you did not know anything about it.
No.
And then you now were presented with the gift, and so then you are now what? Surprised. And so let's keep our own the other bad surprises
Our mom has to
ourselves.
surprise us more.
Okay, now. Okay, so we have come to the end of the about feelings. So we've come to the end of this discussion today as it concerns feelings. So everybody, we're going to go around and talk about the emotions charts. Okay, so we have different emotions we're going to spell out. Okay, so go ahead.
Angry.
Bored.
Okay, bored.
Confident.
Confidence.
Confused.
Okay, disappointed. Okay, guilty is another one.
Happy.
Oh, happy is another one.
Hurt.
Hurt is another one. Interested.
Jealous.
Okay, that's another emotion. Nervous is another emotion. Okay. Sad is another emotion, definitely. Scared is another emotion. When somebody's afraid. Okay. Satisfied is another emotion. Surprise. We just discussed surprise. Thoughtful. Please, can somebody here tell me what it means to be thoughtful?
To think about other people and not concerning only yourself.
Awesome. High five. Okay, and so good. It's when you're selfless. Awesome. All right. Thank you for listening. And we'll be back with more on emotional intelligence next time. So we've learned today about emotions. Please do well to hit the like and the subscribe buttons if emotional intelligence is something that you think is important for other people to see, because that's like and subscribe and share helps the algorithm to push the video to everyone who needs this kind of video. So thank you, and check the description area for more details on how you can support this mission. Alrighty, God bless you. Until next time.